All right, guys. Let's start this meeting. Thank you very much to all of you. I know this is sort of on short notice, and you guys have better things to be doing. But I appreciate it that Garth, Evil, some guy, and Top could all make it. I wanted to bring together a lot of the old Wayland group because I know you guys the best and I trust you the most. Recently, as you guys know, the planet blew up. And if you look outside, you will see that the planet's plates are just floating around out there. I was on the planet when it took place. It took me by surprise. And I have some suspicions I want to talk about with you guys. But I wanted to first bring Garth here and Top here because they're at the core of what I believe might be a conspiracy, for lack of a better word. Basically, if you watch some of the other footage that is out there, like LensCap in particular, if you watch LensCap's video, you will see that the navigation shows Garth and Top flying in the pirate ship that was attacking the planet. I spoke with Garth already, and Garth wasn't even at home to be able to do that. And Top is a similar situation. He was not around to do it either. Were you? Or were you?
I said we shoot them both.
Just to be sure?
Just to be sure. I mean, if we're wrong, oh well.
Do we get a vote?
Yes, always. Guy, you got some footage that showed it was that pirates were involved in the situation. How credible do you believe that is?
It's always ninjas, man. The ninjas.
How credible do you
get me?
Okay. So we're saying not very credible.
I don't know why none of you people are being attacked by ninjas. Maybe you are the ninjas. Maybe this is all I shouldn't trust any of you.
I don't even know any ninjas.
Right. Here's the thing, though. Garth is our ally. We've known him a long time, and what is going to happen is people are going to start accusing him, and they're going to start accusing Top. But the thing is Top's account that was in the video is the normal account, the account that he's using now. That's no better than anyone else. He has an admin account specifically, and if he was able to do what blew up the planet, then he would have had to have been an admin at the time. So,
I don't know, man. He's not emitting any light. That seems pretty evil to me.
That's just his skin.
I mean,
he's wearing the evil
pure blackness.
He's wearing the evil, dark, spooky skin.
I'm just saying, we're going to trust a guy who is incapable of emitting light. I mean, flashing a flashlight on him, and it's just being absorbed.
I trust him just fine.
I accidentally may have shot him, but look, he didn't even bleed.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Before we clearly it was showed both of them in control of the ship that attacked and blew up the planet, but neither Garth or Top have any motivation that I know of.
Right.
I mean, Garth's pretty unmotivated.
You couldn't be more accurate in that. Actually, I am pretty motivated, but I watched some of the footage myself, and that kind of firepower, I don't have. I mean, I'm one of those people who started over from scratch, so I don't have that type of firepower.
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason I was on the planet was because I was pulling scrap, because I started from scratch also. So, and we know that there are people on the server who do have that capability. I don't know. Like
you?
No, actually, I don't have that capability. I started from scratch as well. So, I mean, there are some people who have had their stations brought over, and who knows what sort of technology might be hidden within their warehouses. That's all I'm saying. You know, here's the other thing. Look, the event occurred on Thursday, but by Friday, the news had hit, and it was by Saturday, people's events, the first-person perspective, accounts started coming out. So the news had it out there immediately. The Galactic Network News.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see that on Friday?
I did. They had some early footage.
I don't trust the news, man.
I don't trust the news either, especially it's corporate-owned news. First off,
man. I sleep with tinfoil on my head for a reason.
it helps keep your hair in place when you wake up. For one.
Because you know they broadcast those electromagnetic beams from the Wayland. I can't even say it, so complicated.
It's okay.
Wayland. Are you trying to say Wayland Yutani?
Wayland. That's the sister company, the more evil one.
There's an evil company?
More extra evil. They try to breed aliens for pets. I'm just so
confused by everything. I mean, I just, I don't know. I haven't even seen the planet, and now it's blown up.
Yeah, look out the window. That's the planet. That's the planet. Just look out the window.
Yep.
See it?
I didn't do that.
Put your hops on.
It's out the front door. That's beautiful.
I missed it in real life. I mean, that looks like 3 plates.
That one, yeah.
Each other.
That is very suspicious. You weren't here the day the plates blew up.
That's actually 4 plates touching each other. Where were you?
By the way? I don't know where I was. When did this happen?
This was Thursday, approximately 1300 hours.
Well, I don't know. I've just been, doing my own thing in my own little world.
You can't make up an alibi. I'm very suspicious of you.
You can't even make that one up.
Very suspicious.
I do my own thing, man. I make friends, be nice to people.
And she is wearing all black, too. I mean, that's pretty evil color.
Are you suspecting the flower shop owner of blowing up the planet?
I doubt it very seriously.
What else do the mob use as fronts? Flower shops and pizzerias.
Bakeries, don't forget bakeries.
Bakeries, yeah.
And evil news corporations.
And banks.
Can't trust her.
All right, so let me get this right. Because I feel like I need to defend myself. I didn't do it. You guys have seen my stuff. I can build big things, but I can't build powerful things. I mean, even that dreadnought I built, how long did it took like a week to take down an alpha? So
basically, we're supposed to believe you because you're grossly incompetent.
This is my best defense.
I've been doing. Look, guys, I've been doing some research into this. I've been looking into it, and it shows that someone accessed his registry as well as Top's registry. So that was 2 individuals who were basically ghosting themselves as those guys, and they flew the ship and attacked the planet. And there's only so many people who have that ability, or could even do such a thing. And Nathan. I would say, well, Nathan's for one. He definitely
Where was
could do
he?
it.
I haven't spoke to him in weeks.
I haven't been able to get a hold of him on this issue.
And you know what they say about the Swiss?
He brought the mothership over, in fact, but that wasn't the mothership. I haven't seen him build anything that was not his style of building for the ship that attacked us.
The Swiss have a reputation for being collaborators.
Well, look, all I have to say is, look, I know a point that we can throw towards him, and it may be for or against him, but the national hero of Switzerland is William Tell. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Now,
I think it's very suspicious.
Here's something else that's suspicious. If you watch Drakart's or Lenscap's feeds that they release...
Like I watch other people's videos.
Yes. Well, if you watch their feeds, you'll know that Drakart called Lenscap to meet with him on the plate. On your plate, Guy, actually. They were meeting in the Absinthe Bar.
I was there, too, and I didn't see him.
You didn't see them?
No. That could have all been done in a soundstage.
Why were you not invited? If you were on the same plate?
Exactly. Extra suspicious.
Yeah,
that's your
plate. Extra suspicious.
Yeah.
Well,
and one of them's a foreigner, so...
Look, the thing is, Drakart called Lenscap to come there, and then what did he talk about? Nothing, really, right? He was like, we're neighbors. And Lenscap's like, yeah, that's cool. And then he's like, yeah.
It was all like the Apollo moon landed, man. All made up.
I'm just wondering why Drakart called him there if they didn't really have anything to discuss. It
Cooking an alibi.
Exactly.
I like it. I like that theory.
I don't trust it.
I like that theory.
Well, I'm just saying that it makes Drakart seem very suspicious. And here's a second point that I'd like to make as well. All right, if you watch the GNN news, Gmodism, head of Gmodism Industries, of course, he pops on, and he's like, "Oh, this is a horrible catastrophe. My city's all messed up. I'm going to align myself with the only person I can trust, which is the CEO of DSI, which is Drakkart, right?
Right.
He immediately aligns himself with Drakkart. And also, here's something else. If you look into it, you find out that literally the day before the incident occurred, G-Monism got a very large insurance policy on the city of Pandora Haven, in fact.
Well, who does insurance around here?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know who does insurance. Who really is in charge? It's done electronically, but who's in charge of that?
I'm just thinking, don't the Swiss, aren't they known for their insurance services and financial institutions?
Yeah, maybe.
What are you trying to say, Guy? Are you trying to say
I'm
Nathan's
trying to say
involved?
someone may have committed insurance fraud on our planet.
Wow.
That was very dramatic sound effect.
I had to check the door real quick. Make sure it wasn't shut.
That was the gasping of my chair at the disbelief.
I'm just saying,
like,
those
what?
Euros
It was
with
like
their,
Nathan.
No.
their European Union
and their francs
and their sophisticated financial services. They took us as poor Americans to try and build a nice, peaceful, industrial planet and blew it up for the insurance money.
Well, here's
Now
the
they're
thing.
all
Like,
gonna go
he
after us,
collected
man.
money immediately afterwards.
I'm
And
just
now
saying,
he's even
who
richer
here
than he
has
was
money?
before.
I'm broke now. My planet.
G-Monism is literally richer than before.
Yeah.
How is that
Yeah.
possible?
How is that possible? Because when the planet exploded, he was paid the sum which would be able to build the entire city from scratch. Sans people, of course, but it turned out that most of the city, there was enough of the city in place that he just had to do some patch jobs just to fix the buildings.
And
so he's
convenient.
basically
Conveniently, a lot of the people who were causing him problems are now gone.
yes. They had gotten months ago that he moved them to the upper floors of the city, which, if you know by what's going on, is those people are now without oxygen and have to pay G-Monism Industries for extra oxygen to be pumped into their buildings.
It's all
Wait
too
a
convenient.
minute.
It's all
Yeah.
too convenient.
Who
Wait a
benefits?
minute.
There's a Latin word for that. E2 Brutus. I don't know. Who benefits?
I don't think that's the one.
Yeah.
Gmod and those Euros.
I think I need to go visit Gmodism soon. Sounds
You
like.
might. Maybe there's a life insurance policy on you, buddy.
I'll be careful. I'll bring my laser.
Well, this is what I'm suggesting is that it's clear that something is going on, and I know that I could trust you guys. We've a long history together, and so I'm suggesting that we form some sort of alliance
Stop.
without shooting inside the conference room. So, thanks, Evil. Thanks.
Good.
Yeah. So, I'm suggesting that we form some sort of alliance today and look out for each other. I mean, we're no longer one corporate entity. The Weyland-Yutani corporation sort of fizzled, and we all got sort of thrown out as separate entities. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be looking out for each other's best interests and looking out for each other's sectors. That's all I'm saying.
I like it. I like it. We should.
Especially, we have to find out who did this and make sure that we protect each other. That's the goal.
I like that. I like that idea. And we trust each other. We got each other's backs, but also we all kind of pretty much know what really happened. There's no proof, but we really know.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that the lines they line up. The dots, when you connect them, they line up pretty well, and it doesn't look like us.
No,
I've watched
Being
Alex
responsible.
Jones before. I know what's going on.
right.
Got some Bilderbergers and Rockefellers stuff happening here, man.
Well, these guys,
Reptilian people.
The New World Order, man.
these guys are
I'm
doing all
just saying,
kinds
the New
of things.
World Order. It seems
They
very
are doing
dramatic
all
to
kinds
me.
of things.
See?
They're doing.
What kind of things?
Well, specifically, I mean, you look at.
I'm just slightly confused because, I mean, evil things are happening, but I have nothing to do with them. But, I mean, I want to get to the bottom of these evil...
Well, they're like smearing your name all over. It's like, this
I
is
know.
evil, this is that evil, and it's
like,
giving your
messed
name a
up,
very
man.
bad connotation.
Yeah. So we need to make things right around here. Or at least, be the most powerful.
Well, there's only one way to become the most powerful.
And it is.
We just gotta grab up as many sectors as we can.
Specifically, we need to corner the market on Larimar.
Yeah.
Larimar.
All right.
I like it.
That
Larry.
That Larimar, that blue rock, man.
We have to get more Larrys, okay?
It's beautiful and it's pricey.
It is pricey. That might be one reason why Guy has ninjas.
Clearly.
I have pirates. One of them specifically is in the market for Larimar. So
Really?
Larimar
Nice.
and Sujal. I mean, I got that from an insider tip. So I mean, we need to grab it up.
We need to protect it, and we need to protect each other. And like I said, I really think that Gmodism and Drakkart might know more than they're letting on.
I think they're clearly a part of Agenda 21, man. Clearly. Destroy our planet, make us all refugees. They come in with their money, try to help us out, man, buy up our land in our country, and the next thing you know, man, we're all being ruled by people who can't speak English.
But that's a good point. But it also opens up a lot of like really cool stuff, like revolutions and insurrections and stuff that we get to have. That sounds fun, but I don't want to get there.
Yeah,
I've
I mean,
seen
as
what
fun
ninjas
as that
do, man.
sounds, like. Well, here's the thing: like whoever blew up the planet,
Not it.
Drakkart, Gmodism, maybe. Just saying maybe. I'm not saying it's them. I'm just saying that I suspect that they might be involved with it. But they've already sown the seeds of discord amongst the different groups. I mean, look at Nally. He's taken off into space. Sven has sort of gone off into his own area, and he's very concerned about what's happening. So I tried to see if he could come here for this meeting, and he didn't want to have any part of it.
Well, that makes me nervous.
This is how far the seeds of discord have been sown.
We need to. I like the idea of the alliance, but we can't just call ourselves the alliance. We have to come up with a catchy phrase, maybe even like an acronym, like we're the 68493 Bakers or something.
Patriot Freedom Lovers Anonymous.
And I don't know. We shouldn't be anonymous. We should be very vocal.
What about Sparklecorn Squadron?
Can we change out the word corn
For what?
to maybe
Does
rainbow?
corn offend you?
Rainbow?
Sparkle Rainbow
Ring.
Squadron?
I think because you think about it,
I
because
don't
we're
know.
all from
Wait.
we're all from different
Yeah, that's-
locations. The rainbow's kind of like a merging of colors. So
It is. It represents. No. We're about Larimar, right?
right.
So maybe we can focus on that. Some sort of galactic or united Larimar alliance or something.
Well, I don't care what we're called as long as we make sure that our Larimar doesn't get fluoride in it, man.
They use
That's
that
how
for
they
mind
control-
control.
That's how they control your brain, man.
Yeah, exactly.
All
So
of a sudden, I'm starting to think about Deutschland and sausages and dark beer. I think they're getting to me. I really want a pretzel now.
Larimar.
now I want some dark
you
beer.
You said Unified Galactic Larimar Union.
Unified, united, whatever. United because we're united. The Larimar because it's what we're trying to protect, and alliance or something. I don't know.
I like the ULA.
Yeah, the ULA. Oh, it does have a nice sound to it.
Yeah, because everybody
Yeah.
has to agree to that.
You have to agree to the ULA.
Yeah, you have to
That's
agree
true.
to it. You can't disagree with the ULA.
Fancy.
Yes.
Yeah, man. We're sovereign citizens.
I mean, if you think about
Thanks.
it,
Yeah.
who has not agreed to the ULA?
No one here.
No, exactly. I do it every
No
day.
one here. Yeah. All right. I like it. That sounds good. I propose-
United Larimar Alliance.
Yes. The ULA.
We must protect the ULA.
Must protect the Larimar. Perhaps we should come up with some sort of vault where we hide and abscond with our Larimar. And we can collect the largest Larimar stores around.
Okay.
Something to think about.
Well,
Down the road, maybe. It depends on how much these guys decide they want our Larimar.
I like that idea. We
We should
very
hollow
good.
out a planet and fill it with Larimar.
We could do that. We could totally do that. Or
We could.
Or we could build a space station that looks like a giant vault with like an actual door and a combination lock.
Oh, and the door, like the knob would spin as it like opens. Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be really, really
And when you
good.
open it up, it would be full of Larimar and have a little cafe for us to enjoy.
A cafe? Oh, this gets
gosh.
better and better.
It better be vegan though.
I mean, vegan options are fine, but
I'm just saying preservatives, man.
I mean, we could have vegan options are fine. Correct. I like the way you put that. Yes, vegan options are fine.
I definitely support a vegan lifestyle. However, I also support other lifestyles as well.
That's right. I like eating meat
and preservatives.
And meat byproducts.
I like to just preserve things for fun.
You know what we should start selling? We should start selling sugar with water in it that has bubbles.
We could call it. That's where we could use the sparkle corn thing.
Oh, the
sparkle corn juice.
Sparkle corn juice, and it's water. It's wet sugar basically. It's wet sugar with bubbles in it. And we could make it like look brown. Because that reminds people of coffee. Oh,
and we could have like several different flavors. One of which could be like the original flavor. We'll just call it classic. Sparkle corn juice classic.
Wow, as long as we put vinegar in it.
This has been a surprising meeting. We've really got a lot of stuff covered.
It's been very productive.
It's amazing.
So I think we should set an agenda.
Okay.
All right. I propose the first agenda item is to pick and build the vault area. Like we'll put people in charge of gathering resources and stuff like that, and people in charge of building and designing, and we'll have somebody who's specifically in charge of security, and then we can have someone who's in charge of landscaping and decorations.
That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Right, I don't want any of it. Those are my recommendations.
I
know a landscaper
on all counts.
I know someone who used to run a flower shop that mysteriously blew up.
There's only one way to really protect the vault, and that is to make it a faction home. So one of us will have to be in charge of having that. I am just beginning, so I don't have a huge problem moving. So if you guys want me to handle it, I can, but I can't tell you that there are those pirates out there who want my Larimar. So
I mean, I would certainly help you in any way if that's the as far as like lending and loaning, not really loaning, but giving you supplies. Because to be honest, I was actually harvesting some lucra in your system last night.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I kind of owe you. So yes.
That's good. See, I already have that faction, that home planet faction, so I can just, build that vault in space as part of the planet, and it'll still be protected.
I like it.
Okay.
It'll be like that Star Wars movie with Endor, and like we'd have to, in order to get into the vault floating around outside like a small moon, they would have to actually attack the shield-based generator on the planet.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I got you. Okay. So all the defenses have to just be on that part, right?
Sure.
Could at least make sure we put like a steel grate over the opening.
But that way people can't come in. Like put anti-personnel turrets. That way because they won't be able to attack it by ship. So when they come down to the planet and walk around, they'll just get shot. It'll be hilarious.
Well, we do have to make sure we have some kind of air vent to vent out all that heat. Yeah. But.
Oh, you're right. We do need to have an air vent. And it's a lot of heat. We should probably make sure that it's at least big enough to fit a small missile down or something.
Yeah, because, if you think about all the systems that we could put along that line that could vent their heat into that duct. It's very unlikely that something would go wrong in there and then all those critical systems would fail. But
all you have to do is just make sure there's a bend.
And narrow pipings every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, every once in a while.
Not all the time.
You'd have to be like a force user or something to be able to like do anything about it.
Yeah, you would have to.
But we don't know any of those.
You'd have to be really good at shooting swamp rats or something.
Yeah. Well, okay. Hey, is everyone just leaving now? What's happening here?
Is there something going on the other side? Am I missing?
I don't know.
Am I missing fun?
I feel like I'm missing something here. People are just wandering around. I guess the meeting's over.
I'm just staring at the planet.
Is there something? Is there
That's how I know when a
something-
role-playing game is over, is when the players start walking away from the table and like they're not. I'm like, are we done playing, guys?
Well, I
It's
mean,
your turn. Roll the die.
pretty much.
Yeah.
M Night
Well,
Shyamalan.
do do do. He deserves it.
Like
Oh, I sit down.
Porsche Gatling.
Now I got all the skills.
Yes.
Are you like at an airport or something? I go to the airport to play StarMade.
Bless his.
It's a homeless shelter. He's hanging out.
Look, dude, I'm not going to criticize him. If he wants to be here as part of the meeting, and even if he's homeless, that's dedication.
That's dedication.
I respect that.
I don't care who you are.
I
Wow.
respect it. Respect it. That's all I'm saying.
Respect.
Oh, you
don't
can hear me. I
use-
took my headphones off, but
Yeah, that stops your microphone from working.
I know. I was like, I don't know why I didn't push mute, but I couldn't hear him talking, so I was like, I gotta take
God,
these
we're
things
assholes
off.
today. You don't know where I keep my poop.
I mean, I like.
Where would
know?
you keep your poop if not in a box? Duh.
Yeah.
That's where else you gonna put
A
poop?
little Ziploc
That's what
baggies. I put it in a little
boxes are meant
and I
for
put it
putting
in the
stuff in.
box.
Yeah.
And when the box gets filled, I take it out to the corner and just leave it.
Hey!
Pretty much since the beginning of the meeting, Guy and Evil have been like cats. They're just wherever they want to be, whenever, on tables, in the window, running across the
That's
room.
why I like them.
Life is like a Rubik's Cube. Eventually you get pissed and throw it in a drawer.